Hey there LEGO fans, if you saw my last help identify this LEGO minifigure, then you might have heard me trying to find the very first release of the LEGO dual molded legs that have been getting popular recently, and I could not verify it. The earliest example I found was Han Solo from 2017. If you can beat that, definitely send me a link to the resource or let me know the name of the minifigure so I can look it up as well. But something I can provide you with a solid date on was the first release of LEGO short legs. I'll go ahead and put a pair of normal legs next to those just so you can compare. Okay, so here's a normal set of purple LEGO legs, and here's the penguin with his short purple legs. It looks like they are about maybe 2 plates or 1 whole brick shorter. I'll verify that in just a second. But it looks like the small legs are about 2 tile plates smaller than the standard ones. 1 actual brick makes them too tall, taller than the height a normal torso would meet the legs at. But about 2 plates would do the trick, although you can't put the 2 plates all the way down onto the studs here. And again, if you don't know or aren't familiar, 3 of these plates is equivalent to 1 brick. So this is about 2 plates or 2/3 of a brick shorter than the standard LEGO minifigure legs, which were used all the way from basically 1978 up until the short LEGO legs were released in 2002. The very first use of LEGO minifigure legs, I kind of guessed might be LEGO Yoda from LEGO Star Wars. That was one of my very first set of LEGO minifigure legs. But I was actually wrong. I do believe the first LEGO minifigure legs were used in 2002 in the LEGO Harry Potter line, and they were either on Dobby or the Bank Elves or Goblins. The Bank Goblins or Dobby, which was released around the same time. Anyways, kind of crazy that from 1978 to 2002 we had the exact same legs, and then from 2002 to 2018 we only had the normal, standard, and the small minifigure legs. I actually just learned today, almost 3 or 4 years later, that in 2018 they actually introduced medium legs that are in between the tall and the small legs, and that was released in, again, Harry Potter, one of the groundbreakers for some reason on a lot of LEGO minifigure specialties. And they were released in 2018 sets, I believe, as a way to distinguish between, you know, younger, like adolescent figures versus kids. A lot of times, like shorter figures will often be given these small legs to show they're not as big, but you don't really want them to look like a toddler or a tiny kid. For example, Robin wants to be smaller than Batman, but he shouldn't have kid legs, so that's really cool, I think. I don't have any medium-sized legs myself to show you guys, but that's really awesome. I hope I can get some soon. If you didn't know about that, I hope you learned something new, and I just learned about that several years late, so I don't know how many other sets LEGO has used those in. I'll try to look that up and provide an update on that, but really cool. That's really exciting that after so many years we are actually getting another version. Again, that's 16 years after the small legs and an entire, what's that, 44 years after the very original traditional legs were implemented. We got the medium legs, so pretty crazy. Little tiny history of LEGO legs for you there. Hopefully you have some small legs. I do believe these are mostly all the ones in my collection. I have purple on the penguin, light gray, which came in a city set, light brown, and red. And I do also have the tan ones, which are on my LEGO Yoda and my LEGO Star Wars minifigure bin, but I'm not going to get him out right now, so pretty good collection there. Comment below if you guys have any of these LEGO small legs, or if you're a step ahead of me and you've already picked yourself up some of those LEGO medium-sized legs. Hopefully I can get some soon here. Thanks so much for watching this little fun fact on the LEGO legs, and I hope you learned something. If you have anything to add, leave a comment or like or share. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Minifigures, as well as another bin full of about the same number of Star Wars minifigures.